Hey StarCraft fans, how's everybody doing? This is Lasercorn with Mahalo Video Games, and we've got a game this time, Huck versus Qxc, and we stole this one from GameReplays.org. We didn't steal it, they put the game replays up there to download, and I was just looking through most popular in the last 3 months and saw Huck's name and figured, why not cast a Huck game? Always interesting. Huck's just a great player, and he rarely disappoints. So we're going to see how he does against Qxc here. Our Terran player here on Scrap Station. Scrap Station, an interesting map. Uh-oh, Huck. Oh no, Huck! Huck's saying he's not going to make a mothership if Qxc does not make medvacs. Ah. Well, that makes me sad already because I love seeing the Huck mothership. But apparently the threat of a Huck mothership is enough to force player Qxc into making a deal and not building any medvacs. Let's see if this will be interesting. Let's see if Qxc keeps his word and does not build medvacs. I'm sure Huck will keep his word and not build a mothership, because that's a rather unorthodox strategy to begin with, and if you say you're not going to do it, you might as well just not do it. But medvacs for a Terran player can be pretty standard depending on how you play. A couple Marine Marauder Ball backed up by medvacs can do a lot of damage with those stim packs. You just stim up and then the medvacs heal any damage the stim did, and then you can do a lot of damage to your enemy. This time I won't leave a probe in base, he says. So he's going to trust Qxc on his word that he's not making medvacs. No probes. Probe weapon inspector is going to be there checking things out. In comes that mule for Qxc. So it looks like, although he is not going medvacs, supposedly, Qxc is going to be going infantry. He's got 2 barracks. This is no 1-1-1 build. I don't know, if you're not going medvacs, maybe go banshees? I don't know. I love banshees, but I didn't see a lot of higher ups using them. Probably a good indication I should I should switch my play style. But you know what? I don't care if I get 10 losses in a row. I love banshees. I'm gonna keep using them. And we've got a SCV. Now see, this is just rude. Qxc is gonna leave an SCV in the base after after Huck was kind enough to pull his probe out. There you go. Get that SCV out of there. Silly Qxc. Robotics facility coming out for Huck. Huck does love those immortals. I would not be surprised if that was what was coming out of this robotics facility. A couple quick immortals, and then later on he can always get the bay and get those colossi out. Looks like we've got marauders moving out across the map with the concussive shells already done for Qxc. I'm not sure, is Qxc on a team? If anyone knows if Qxc is like Team Liquid or something, let me know. Post that in comments for me. That would be awesome. The name sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen him play. It looks like he's building a probably command center. Yep, up here. He's just going to float it down to his natural. Whenever I see a Terran player on this map, I always hope he's going to float through the expansion, but Terrans really seem to not like doing that. I guess as hard as it is for an opponent to get units over to attack it, it's equally as hard to reinforce it if you're a Terran. So, and without medvacs, he would have a tough time doing that. It's like a pylon coming down. Proxy pylon for Huck, but Qxc is going to spot it and it gets canceled immediately. Good move by Huck. Or he's going to leave a pylon there when it's just going to get sniped out by those marauders. Bunker now going down at the front of Qxc's base. Good position on that one. He can defend his natural from here, as well as as well as his main base. You just got to watch out for these destructible debris here. If Huck gets some units over here, he can blast this down and run right into the base of Qxc, right into the natural expansion of Qxc, rather. And there is one of those immortals I was talking about. Huck does love them. And they are obnoxious. You get an immortal with those hardened shields and then a couple sentries throwing up guardian shields, and you can blast at them all day and not do any damage to this Protoss army. Uh-oh. Factory coming in here for Qxc. And going to get repelled. Probably just getting some scouting information. However, if he did get in here and there was nothing here, you can always land, make a couple of Hellions, and then harass the probe line. That's always a fun tactic. Uh-oh, looks like we got an observer out for Huck, and Qxc sees it, but good observer positioning keeps him out of range of those Marines that were using the scanner to spot him. Good play by Huck. Huck's got his expansion up and going now too, but I think he's going to be a little bit behind. Yeah, because Qxc had his expansion up first. So he's in a little bit of a macro deficit here, but nothing irreversible. He can still come back from that. And these two players really taking their time getting into the mid game here. Neither one wanting to make too hasty a move, get themselves caught in a bad position. Looks like we do see that robotics bay on the production tab for Huck, which means we're probably going to be seeing Colossi. And if you're a Terran who's not making medvacs and you're up against Colossi with mainly a Marine and Marauder army, you could be in some serious trouble. Oh, and there's a medvac out on the field. Qxc, you promised Huck. Well, now you're going to make Huck angry. Let's see what happens here. And Marine's getting dropped off and a Marauder. And it looks like they're going to stim up and try and take out some probes, but the Stalkers immediately come in before he can even take out one probe, and they are gone. Automaton 2000. I never noticed the name of that thing. I thought it was a creature. It's actually some sort of robot. The utility bot of choice, it says. Oh, Blizzard. So quirky. And Huck hasn't said anything about this medvac. I'm pretty sure he saw it. He had to have seen it. And he has not said anything about him breaking the agreement. The good thing about the breaking of this treaty here is now Huck can build a mothership if he wants. So maybe we will see a mothership. I would love to see Huck say, well, you broke the treaty, now it's on, and just spawn a mothership. Whoa, a drop back here. It looks like that attack forward was just a distraction, but Huck on his game seems to have both of these positions covered. And it looks like we're going to see another engagement here with that Immortal leading the way. This is a very dangerous force and good force fields. Look at that, completely cut off from their backup Marines. These Marines and Marauders are going to die, and these ones back here, once the force fields go down, will be dead too if they stick around, but they don't. They run away. And Huck now firmly in command, even bringing out a Colossus. Qxc needs to turtle up if he wants to have any hope of winning this game. Huck clearly angered by the creation of a medvac, but believes he was cheated somehow by Qxc breaching that treaty, and now he will feel the full wrath of the Protoss army. But wait, a dropship up here trying to take out that robotics bay. That will end Colossus production if it goes down, and it does. Nothing those Stalkers can do about it. But will that be enough to save Qxc from this impending onslaught? He is bunkering up, and that is a good move. He's got a SCV there to repair. Now he's bringing out a ton of SCVs in case Huck wants to attack that bunker. And keep in mind, these missile turrets are bad for Colossi because they can shoot air. Or, I'm sorry, the Colossi count as air units. And another drop going down. This one gonna get cleaned up by Stalkers. And those constant drop harasses might force Huck. Oh, look at this. Huck taking the gold expansion. Gutsy play there from Huck. Meanwhile, Qxc taking the safer blue expansion, and he's even got a debris wall there, so he just floated over rather than break down the debris wall and go in. Looks like that bunker is being rebuilt. So, oh, nice force fields to stop any SCVs from getting in there to repair that bunker. Not that there were any around, but still, excellent play from Huck. And it looks like we got a tank on the field now too. Oh, but all those Marines just getting melted by the Colossi. And down goes the missile turret. Now chasing him back up his ramp. Those Marines and Marauders stimming up, and one of the Colossi going down. More Zealots coming in. This Colossi on the verge of dying, and down goes that Colossi. There is a Viking on the field. Hey guys, what's up? This is Lasercorn. I just want to remind you to subscribe, comment, and rate these videos. Also, if you have any requests for videos you want to see or just want to say what's up, send that over to requests@Mahalo